Hello everyone and welcome in the new video. Today I am going to show you how to drive in electro mode with hybrid without using the engine. With plug-in hybrids, thing is quite easy because then you have a button for it and you don't have to worry about anything. In regular hybrids it's a bit tricky because battery is too small. Usually the engine is also a bit too weak, the electric engine, to do that. So you can't do that so easily. I will show you the example of Lexus GS. It may differ between cars, so just follow the guide and try to do something similar in yours. At first make sure you are not in power mode, but rather in a hybrid or eco mode if you have, because it makes things much easier. In my Lexus, you can do that if you don't press the gas pedal too much or too strong. Then it automatically should run only on the electric motor until here it is, I think, 50-60 kilometers per hour. Above that it automatically turns the engine on. For example, now if I kick the pedal a bit more, you see that the engine is already on. So then we have to wait a little bit. If you release the gas, then engine turns off and you can again drive just on the electro mode. Now if I kick the pedal just a little bit, not too strong, not too fast, then it goes just on the battery. Just make sure that you have enough of energy. With full battery, in this case, it should be able to run like 2-3 kilometers on the battery. What's enough for crossing the city or something like that. So as I told, make sure that the battery is charged enough to do that. It also shouldn't be too cold outside and car should be warm, otherwise the engine will anyway turn on. And just wait until the temperature is okay for it. Don't go over 50 or 60 kilometers per hour, because then it's also a bit too much for the electric motor in this car to do that. So if you stay below 50 and you press the pedal just a little bit, now you can see, now I kicked it a bit too much, so now the engine is on again. If I release the pedal and wait a little bit, don't do any fast moves. If I kick the pedal just a little bit, then it's usually fine. It's a bit tricky, you can't do that every time, but it's, if you try enough, if you get some practice, you can do that easily. As now you can see, I'm just going very slow, accelerating not so fast, then it's all okay. But if I press the gas a bit stronger right now, the engine turns on. So you don't have any button here or anything that you can force the electric mode in this car. You have to just feel the pedal, feel the gas and use it very smoothly, not too strong, not too much. Then it works fine for 3 kilometers. So I think that's all. There are no more tricks for it or anything that you can use. Now, for example, the battery is anyway a bit too empty, so I can't use that mode. But now, again, as you can see, almost 40 per hour. We use just the electric mode. If I keep the gas like that, if I don't press it more, then it's fine. Then I use just the battery. It's a bit over 40 already and it still runs on only battery. So it's possible with lower speeds. You just have to feel the gas. That's the only way to do that in this car. I guess in another hybrids it can be a bit more sensitive or less sensitive, depends how big your battery is. And also, for example, in Lexus SUVs, the limiter is a bit lower. I think it's like 30 or 40 kilometers per hour when the engine turns on anyway. If you have RX, for example, or NX, let me know how it is there. In GS I was able to run 60, sometimes even 70 kilometers per hour without engine, if I accelerate very smoothly and slow. So I think that's all. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos, and don't forget to subscribe. See you.